Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to the next episode of North American Muslim Foundation Senior Talk Show funded by the New Horizons for Seniors. On our talk show for today, we have Khurshid Chishti. He is an electrical engineer by profession, but he works a lot in the community. He's a community leader and he is a part of, a board member for 3 organizations. So who could be better than him for us to share a lot about seniors information and the gaps in services. So Brother Khurshid, thank you so much for joining our talk show.
Welcome. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you.
And thank you for North American Foundation giving me opportunity to talk about the seniors issues and matters.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here.
We have invited you because you have been a part of the seniors programming within the community. You're a community leader, in other words, and you serve a lot of seniors. So who could be better than you?
Yeah, I consider myself as a community server, not the leader, because it's my passion to have the people around me, especially seniors, because I'm turning into senior, almost senior borderline. So I always feel happy.
So that's the best profession, right? As you age, then you get to be with the seniors.
Yeah.
So Brother Khurshid, we usually try to find a little bit of information on how you landed into Canada. What was, your choice option of this country?
About 22 years before, I belonged to Pakistan.
Yeah.
And I got my degree from institution in Pakistan, University of Engineering and Technology, Lahore. I never think about leaving my country.
Yeah.
I I don't know why it happened. I applied for Canada. I got my immigration. I landed here in 97 December. And then I landed as a casual with my family, of course. But the time passes, when I see the system here, how the government and the system appreciate the working
atmosphere and individual.
And then I realized, let's try for more time. So I stay here for a couple of years. And then actually I gradually settled on here. And definitely I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Start from the scratch. Because whatever I was in Pakistan, because I came in mid-30s, so that was kind of with family, kids, so it was a bit challenging in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I take a pause at time, reassess myself, realign my goals, my education.
Yeah.
I never keep myself in the ambition, I was engineer there, I was doing this. I said, no, you come here, and you start from scratch.
You have to mold yourself into the system that you are.
Yeah.
And that's what made you what you are today. Right? So you have to give yourself some time, assess yourself, and then accept the fact that you want to live here, then, integrate yourself into the society. And what better success will you get after that?
Yeah, that's absolutely. Right. And then this is one of the things each and every immigrant has, I think, better to reassess and reevaluate.
True.
And then it will be good. This is very wonderful country to be for the for the youth, for kids, for the seniors.
Yeah, for all of us.
As I said in the beginning, I never think I will be settling in Canada. But after so many years, I think I did a good decision to move here.
To move here. Thank you for that. Our next question to you would be, since you are dealing with a lot of seniors, what challenges and gaps did you find in the services, medical services for seniors? Did ever they complain to you about any of the services, or did they assess the system and then let you know that it would be preferable if we had these, additional services provided for seniors?
I did actually my own evaluation since I stepping into the senior category. Almost, I'm 60 plus almost. So I reassessed what is the need actually. I went through the people and I meet a lot of people who's already 60s, between 16, 70s, 17s, 80s. I think the most challenging is the loneliness, social isolation. I think government is giving good, decent kind of medical coverage. A little bit, we can talk about this one in detail, but in general it is okay, financial as well. But isolation is the biggest challenge with the seniors here.
So what do you do for seniors, or what do you do for yourself to avoid social isolation?
I introduced a few programs in the community. When I started working the senior, about 2, 3, 4 more focused on seniors about 2, 3 years before, and COVID started. And there was a big challenge for me how I can help in the change environment here with the COVID. We started a Zoom exercise program. So we're having I start gathering senior from my neighborhood, and they start coming, on the Zoom.
Yeah.
And when the COVID allows us with limited capacity, 10 people, 25 people, we also gather in the park. And of course, when people are gathering, it's always good to have snacks, tea. So
Yes.
we arrange those one from my own pocket just to start with. That let's gather the people, give them an opportunity to physically do exercise, and also talk about their issues. So I feel that, you answer your question, the biggest is isolation. Actually.
Isolation, yes.
Yeah.
And for example, I know that most of the people are providing programs for seniors across the city, and they did start the programs on Zoom. But what do you think is a real issue about transportation? Because sometimes seniors, when they want to join the program, they are unable to join because of transportation. So what do you feel and what do you think about their transportation issues? Because driving is a challenge for them at that age. Insurance coverage is high at that age. And again, maintaining a car is high. So what challenges do you feel that seniors need to overcome?
Yeah, for the isolation, I think this is one of the biggest challenge, transportation.
Yeah.
Because until maybe 65, 70, seniors can drive.
Yeah.
And after that, it depends the health condition, their financial condition. So this is the biggest challenge I actually faces there in the last 2-3 years. When the COVID allows us to gather in the park, having a picnic, people always ask, Khurshid, can we have transportation?
So what suggestions can you give us regarding that we can request the government to resolve this transportation issue?
I would suggest two level of
options
suggestions.
that you
One
have.
is I will encourage which is a younger senior to offer their services, because if somebody is from 60 to 70, as we think they can most likely are driving, so they can offer to the senior. We can give a ride, and people do actually.
Some of them do, but some of them consider that being a liability issue. If at all they come under an accident or something happens, then how can you resolve that issue?
Other suggestion, probably I will suggest to have a government offers like services, I believe, but I think there should be some Uber kind of service where people offer services covering their liability area financially, and that way I think government cannot provide. It's difficult to provide like each and every senior that standard kind of vehicle like which is all accessories, because the people in 70s or 75s maybe they are not in bad health condition, but they need just point A to point B going there. This is the biggest challenge, I think.
Yeah, I think some of them also suggest that, why don't we have some shuttle services that run within the community for seniors rather than having these huge buses that they need to transport. If the seniors can be provided with a shuttle, they would be able to join the programs every day rather than, joining one program in a week. That's also a good option, that if shuttle service within like 5 kilometer radius or 20 kilometer radius, that can run between like 8 to 10 a.m. or then afterward. They would be able to join more programs rather than just one if their friend is picking or dropping them. Now, coming to our next question, do you think the pensions that they receive at that age is sufficient for them to lead a life? Because as you know, the lifestyle is increasing day by day. Market values, anything that they want to purchase is becoming expensive. And as a senior, they start to become a high maintenance,
I'm glad you brought up this question. This is really important because this is a challenge I think the seniors are facing as well. Because if we categorize senior two categories, one are seniors like me.
Yes.
So I already
young senior, you can say young senior and a senior senior.
Got 20, 25 years. We got opportunity to invest somewhere. We may be getting some company pension. But many seniors here, which migrate here, don't have any saving.
Yes.
So they totally depend on CPP kind of pension plan or old age benefits. I don't think that is enough for them. And their youth are another thing. Mostly people came from back home. Over there, their investment or saving is their children.
Yes.
Here is no more those things. Children are more busy in their own life. So they totally the senior depends upon the assistance as well. But add up those one, I think this is a good opportunity as well. There's one we can open a horizon, like government also offer a program for the student to give them a exposure to the marketplace when they are in student. I think there's no bad, if it is possible for senior, government can offer a program which encourage employer to hire a senior, which can do the simple work, maybe short, not 40 hours per week, maybe 20 hours per week. that probably can be also good for the senior.
Yeah, seniors serving seniors. You know, maybe seniors are serving seniors, and they can have 2 hours or 4 hours
Yeah,
of
some kind of, yeah.
compensation
So
provided to
they
them.
can handle a little bit challenge, but definitely they're
Not
short,
too much.
they're not
Yeah.
enough for them actually.
Yeah.
Over the last, I think, 2 years, the prices gone so high.
Exactly. And it's
that's
difficult
another-
for them because of their maintenance, because of their dietary requirements. Their dietary requirements are also so special that when they want to go and buy those items, they are pretty expensive.
Absolutely, yeah.
How did they probably manage with their physical and mental health during the COVID times? One was the Zoom program, definitely. What other options did the communities come up with helping these seniors during that time?
I think COVID also, I know there is a problem, people cannot go out, but that also opened a new door for the senior. I think I went through many senior which never think about the Zoom or chatting or using communication method like WhatsApp communication. Start doing this one.
Yeah.
Even I right now I'm managing a program where the lady is calling the senior. I can guide you through how to do the online shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping the Walmart, how to do online. The shopping from the Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
So this COVID time not only created some kind of challenges, but also opening new doors as well.
Yeah.
I think in the after this, they're a little bit challenging for seniors. They are very difficult to adjust new environment.
Yeah.
We have to little bit encourage them, and this is also area where the government and the federal agency can focus, so that encourage the technological assistance to the senior.
I think that can be again through these programs like New Horizons for seniors. Like we do have this grant once in a year, so I think if they could open that more frequently, people like you and me will be able to serve the seniors better and keep them more occupied, and teaching them even technology to be on par. But one thing I must say, these seniors have really accepted the Zoom program and the technology so well during the COVID time that they trained themselves and they started having those WhatsApp chats with each other, and it was good to see them. They were on Zoom, they were on these WhatsApp chats, and they were communicating with each other, and they were doing video calls with each other. So they did improvise their lives.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, this the senior who got those adopted those method of communication. Better for them actually.
It helped them a lot. What other suggestions would you be able to give to those seniors who are socially isolated, who are at home, and who are not taking much of the initiative to be like the other active seniors? What suggestions can you give?
For senior that they should not rely only on the the government funding because that is their own life. They have to take care of their life as well. So I would suggest to create a buddy system. They have to call. I'm sure certain senior has their own groups they chat with, they hang on with, they go to coffee here and there. But the people who feel isolation very important to connect it to somebody. And there is an organization out there. They need to call them, and then the organization can provide them an opportunity to to handle their isolation and mental challenges. That can be done.
That can be done too. Good. That is a very valid suggestion that you gave. So seniors watching this episode, there is help out there, but you need to reach out to your friends, to your family, to the community centers. As we explained in the previous episodes, you do have programming all across Ontario for seniors. All you have to do is try to communicate with the seniors attending those programs, and do not feel that it's not going to benefit you, because it's health and you need to invest in your health. So please try to be dedicated towards your health.
Yeah, very important.
And
also I think seniors should start doing something which is ongoing basis, as we introduced a program actually last year which is called Pet Plant Program. So over group give free plant to the senior. And we ask them, this plant is 2 week old, so do take care of this one for like 10 week, 12 week, and who best take care of that plant will be awarded actually. And last summer we did awarded a senior with the gift, and plank and those one. And that program actually, that kind of incentive to senior is not only for 1 hour, 2 hours. This is like 24 hours.
24 hours.
Plant is sitting with them in the home. They can watch them. They can talk to them.
It's a therapy. It's a therapy. Talking to the plants are therapy. I remember my mom used to always talk to the plants, and I said, "Are you gone crazy, Mom?" She said, "No, you have to talk to the plants." And she was in the garden like all the time. And after that, now I see myself talking to the plants. Yeah, it's a very good hobby, and especially because of Canada's weather, it's always good to have indoor plants so you can take care of those plants. And this morning too, when I was coming down, I got ready. I said, oh, I forgot to water my plants. So I went back, I started the car, switched it off, went back, and then, poured some ice cubes into those plants and then came here. So it is definitely a therapy. So seniors out there, please make sure there is a way out, like we said, and Canada is a beautiful place where you can try to adjust yourselves, and do not hesitate to ask for help. Contact your closest, doctor, community center, social worker. We know we all have challenges. We face with those challenges. We try to overcome with those challenges, but try to request for anything that you require, and we'll try to make sure that people around you are helping you. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this episode with Brother Khurshid Chisti and myself, and sponsored by the North American Muslim Foundation for Seniors, funded by the New Horizons for Seniors program. And stay tuned, we have another last episode to go. So once again, your host, Sajida Khan.